Imagine opening your pantry and reaching for what you think is a healthy snack. Nuts. We've all been told they're nature's perfect food, packed with protein, healthy fats, and vitamins. But here's the hidden truth. Not all nuts are created equal. In fact, some can quietly work against your health as you age, while others can become your body's greatest allies. After 60, your metabolism changes. Your liver, kidneys, and even your heart process foods differently than they once did. That's why the very same nut that gave you energy in your 30s might now be putting stress on your system in your 70s. So today, let's pull back the curtain on which nuts could be slowly draining your vitality, and which ones can actually restore it. Let's start with the ones you'll want to go easy on. Take macadamia nuts. They taste luxurious, almost buttery, but they pack the highest fat content of any nut. For a younger body, that might not be a problem. But once you're past 60, the liver loses some of its capacity to process all that fat. Over time, that strain can translate into higher triglycerides and unwanted cholesterol shifts. I've seen people swap their evening handful of macadamias for almonds, and within weeks their blood work and energy levels improved. Then there are Brazil nuts. On the surface, they sound like a miracle food. They're loaded with selenium, a mineral your body absolutely needs. But here's the catch. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts already give you more than your daily requirement. Eat them too often, and you can actually tip into toxicity. Seniors in particular are more vulnerable because the kidneys don't filter as efficiently. The signs start subtly. Brittle nails, unusual hair changes, even tremors that look like normal aging but aren't. That's why it's better to think of Brazil nuts as an occasional treat, not a daily habit. Another nut to reconsider is the peanut. Technically a legume, peanuts are prone to carrying aflatoxins, a mold byproduct that the World Health Organization considers a carcinogen. For older adults whose livers don't detoxify as quickly, this exposure adds up. On top of that, peanuts are heavy in omega-6 fats, which can stoke inflammation if they're not balanced with omega-3s. For someone already battling joint pain or memory issues, that inflammation makes things worse. Replacing peanut butter with almond or sunflower butter is often a simple switch that pays off. And finally, cashews. They may be popular, but they come with their own baggage. High oxalates that can contribute to kidney stones, traces of urushiol, the same compound found in poison ivy, and enough carbs to spike blood sugar quickly. For older adults managing diabetes or kidney concerns, cashews can quietly push the wrong buttons. So yes, some nuts are better left behind, but the good news is, others are true superstars, especially after 60. Let's flip the story and look at the nuts that deserve a daily spot in your life. Start with pecans. They might remind you of pies and holidays, but raw pecans are actually one of the most antioxidant-rich nuts out there. That means they fight oxidative stress, the very process that drives aging. They also support brain function and memory, helping slow down the cognitive decline many worry about later in life. Then, we have pistachios. Those little green gems aren't just fun to crack open. They're loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds that protect your eyes from age-related vision loss. They also provide a good dose of plant-based protein that's easy on aging kidneys and muscles. Many people notice better circulation and even lower blood pressure after making pistachios a daily snack. Almonds are another game changer. Rich in magnesium and vitamin E, they help relax muscles, regulate heart rhythm, and protect brain cells from oxidative stress. Many seniors find that adding almonds to their routine not only supports heart health but also improves sleep and reduces those nagging nighttime cramps. And then there are walnuts, often considered the king of nuts. They're the only nut rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids which are essential for brain and heart health. Walnuts even contain natural melatonin, helping restore the sleep cycles that so many older adults struggle with. When eaten regularly, walnuts have been shown to lower the risk of heart disease and even slow cognitive decline. So what's the bottom line? Not all nuts belong in your daily diet after 60. Some, like macadamias, Brazil nuts, peanuts, and cashews, can quietly chip away at your health if eaten too often. But others, pecans, pistachios, almonds, and walnuts, can do the opposite, protecting your brain, heart, bones, and overall vitality. The difference isn't about giving up nuts altogether, it's about choosing wisely. A handful a day of the right kind can truly add life to your years. If you've noticed changes in how your body responds to nuts, share your experience in the comments. We'd love to know which ones you eat most often, and if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more science-backed health insights tailored for seniors. Remember, sometimes the smallest changes in what you eat can lead to the biggest changes in how you feel.